Hi there. My name is Jeff Colton. I'm a senior forecaster here at the National Weather Service in Grand Junction. Let's take a look back at the April climate summary for Aspen, Colorado. High temperature for the month of April was 68 degrees. That occurred on April 18th and again on the 23rd. The coldest temperature for the month was 15 degrees. Aspen picked up about 1¼ inches of rainfall / melted snow, bringing the annual precipitation up to 4.6 inches, which is still a little bit below normal. We have some work to do in Aspen. Looking down at Cortez, Colorado, highest temperature for the month was 76 degrees. That occurred on April 13th and again on the 18th. The coldest temperature was 16 degrees. They picked up just under 3/4 of an inch of rain / melted snow, and for the year to date, a little over 4.5 inches, which is actually above normal for Cortez, Colorado. Looking up at Craig, Colorado, the highest temperature was 75 degrees on the 13th, the coldest 16 on April 5th and April 10th. Craig picked up a little over 2 inches of rain and melted snow for the month of April, and are currently sitting at 6.32 inches for the year, almost 2 inches above normal in Craig. Durango, Colorado, the highest temperature was 72 degrees on the 13th and again on the 18th. The coldest temperature was 17 degrees on April 10th. Durango picked up just a little over a ½ inch of rain and melted snow. Annual precipitation for the year to date is at 4.56 inches, which is just under the normal of 4.60 inches. In Grand Junction, Colorado, the warmest day was 81 degrees on April 13th and again on the 18th. And we saw cold temperatures in the Grand Valley of 24 degrees on April 5th and again late in the month on the 28th. Grand Junction picked up almost 1/4 of an inch of rain, and that puts us behind normal for the month. And for the year, we're sitting at just under 2¼ inches of rainfall, which is below normal for the year to date. In Meeker, Colorado, the warmest temperature was 75 degrees on the 13th and again on the 18th. The coldest temperature, 15 degrees on April 10th. Meeker picked up just under 2 inches of rain and melted snow, and the annual precipitation in Meeker is currently at 4.71 inches, which is just a bit above normal. Looking down to Montrose, Colorado, the highest temperature 78 degrees on April 18th, and the coldest was 22 degrees on April 10th. Montrose picked up a little over a ½ inch of rain and melted snowfall for the month, which was a bit below normal. Year to date, currently 2.13 inches, which is just below the 2¼ inch that's normal for this time of year. In Rifle, Colorado, the highest temperature was 81 degrees on April 13th, the coldest 18 degrees on April 5th and again on April 10th. Precipitation in Rifle, Colorado was 0.39 inches for the month, which was quite a bit below normal. And for the year, Rifle's struggling, 1.65 inches of rain and melted snow for the year to date. Normal is almost 4 inches. Over in Canyonlands in eastern Utah, just north of Moab, the warmest temperature was 82 degrees on April 13th and the coldest 27 on April 10th. Canyonlands Airport picked up just under 1/10 of an inch of rain. Normal is almost 3/4 of an inch. Year to date, still don't see an inch of rain in Canyonlands. Normal is 2.6 inches. And looking over at Vernal, Utah, up in northeast part of the state, warmest temperature was 76 degrees on April 13th and the coldest 22 on April 5th. Vernal picked up 0.20 inches of rain and melted snow. Normal is just under 8/10 of an inch. But for the year to date, Vernal's doing quite well with 4.47 inches. Normal year to date is 2.49. Ahead for the May month, odds are favoring temperatures warming to above normal conditions across eastern Utah and much of western Colorado. It's not to say every day is going to be above normal, just saying the odds are leaning that direction that it will be warmer. The good sign is that precipitation looks like we're leaning towards above normal, especially down in the Four Corners region. So hopefully we can make up some of those deficits in the areas where we're struggling right now. This brings us to an end of this April climate summary. We look forward to bringing you the latest information for the month of May in early June. Have a good day. Thank you.